Hey guys, I'm E, and here's the thing. As you may already know if you watched my last video, in a few days I'm leaving for Vegas to cover UFC 246, the return of the notorious Conor McGregor.
Surprise, surprise, motherfucker! The king is back!
But the story I'm going to tell you guys today is not about this trip to Vegas, but about the previous one that I did about a little over a year ago now. And conveniently enough, it was for UFC 229, the last time McGregor fought in the UFC. And as crazy and mental as this event was, it was nothing in comparison to what I had to go through just to get there. See, it all started 24 hours before my flight to Vegas. The travel agency who organized my whole trip sends me an email, not a phone call, but an email, informing me that since they haven't sold enough seats on some of my flights, my whole trip has been cancelled and I will receive a full refund in the next 30 days. Which leaves me with only 24 hours to book a new return flight to Vegas from Melbourne, Australia. Those of you who've tried it know that booking an international flight less than 24 hours before departure is nowhere near as easy as it may sound. But I have to get there. It's my job, there's people counting on me, my accommodation is booked, my UFC accreditation is confirmed, I have to be there. So with the clock ticking down, I'm working on the case. I'm researching online, I'm calling all the airlines, but keep in mind, while all this is happening, I'm still working. I have a shoot going on, I have editing to do, I have clients waiting on content from me, and they need it now because in theory, I'm about to leave for a week. So I'm all over the place. I'm on location filming, I'm in coffee shops and restaurants, and the whole time I'm on the phone, I'm on the laptop, trying to get new flights. Eventually, it worked. I got a return flight to Vegas for roughly the same price, and I was so happy and mostly relieved. So 24 hours later, I get to Vegas and go straight into work mode. Over the next couple of days, my cell phone and laptop are heavily used wherever I am, and always connected to Wi-Fi, obviously. And one day, after a press conference, I start getting emails and notifications from a bunch of accounts like my Apple account, my Facebook, my PayPal, and a few others, all emailing me about security threat. I didn't pay too much attention at first because you always get emails like that when you log into your accounts from a different country or a different computer. But once I started noticing that some of my accounts were blocked, I realized that I was the latest victim of a hacker. This hacker stole my information simply by connecting to the same Wi-Fi as me at some point throughout my journey, and I never suspected a thing. Just when I thought my life was finally getting back to normal, this happens. And I paid the price. There was a lot of stress, a lot of fear, a lot of time spent talking to call centers all over the world while trying to be professional at my job while being in the craziest city on earth while covering the most insane sporting event of the year. But at the end of it all, I got through it. But most importantly, I learned my lesson because I never, ever want to go through this again. So now I want to take this opportunity to talk to you guys about a company that's supporting my channel by making sure this never happens to me again. They're called ExpressVPN. VPNs are a must if you intend to connect to any public Wi-Fi. Because you know how it always says unsecure right next to the word Wi-Fi? Well, turns out this is there for a reason. An unsecure Wi-Fi means that anyone connected to it that happens to have a little tiny bit of IT knowledge can basically access all the information coming in and out of any device connected to the Wi-Fi. And you might think that this is not a big deal, but remember that if your email is open, for example, your login information is constantly being pushed in and out. Same goes for Facebook, Instagram, PayPal, etc., etc., etc. So what a VPN does is that it makes sure that all the data coming in and out of all your devices is encrypted and can be hacked by anyone. The unsecure Wi-Fi to you now becomes 100% secure. And the bonus with a VPN is that if you're visiting a country that blocks access to your favorite social media platforms, with a VPN you can make your device appear as being back in your home country and instantly regain access to all that good stuff. So in conclusion, if you like to use free Wi-Fi from time to time, I strongly recommend that you get yourself a VPN subscription. And since ExpressVPN is the world's largest premium VPN service provider, might as well go with them. They have great coverage, great speed, and plus, they're a friend of the channel. I have a link in the description below where you can sign up, and if for some reason you're not happy with the results, there's an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. So you've got nothing to lose, literally. So on that note, I'm off, hopefully, and I'll see you from Vegas pretty soon. Peace.